Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here, along with
a Gaming Thunder Buddy 01 here.
And along with the people in the VC over here.
It's up to, I don't know, should Chandler go? Me?
By the order of the VC.
Okay, fine. Hello guys, Chaos Mox here.
A radiation bitch, it's your turn.
I don't know what the... Okay, you know what?
It's by the order of the chat, dumbass!
Sussy Baka. Anyways.
Sussy Baka, bitch!
Anyways.
That's what I do want to know. I'm right out to know.
In that case, I'm Radioactive Girl 01. Anyways.
You got Chandler Fogel right there.
Oh god, please forgive me. Chandler, forgive me for this joke. It's very messed up.
Oh no.
Avoid Jared.
For fuck's sake.
Chandler, I'm sorry. Wait, why is this video disabled?
Oh, because I have BeamNG playing and it's just like...
Avoid Oh god.
Don't make me send Monokuma to your ass.
Don't make me send Monokuma to your head.
Fuck you. Anyways, in this episode of Radio Reviews, we're going to be taking a look at the radio that is supposedly better than the analog version that I reviewed
Back in season number fucking 8.
And it's also a radio that Mox gave Nicholas right over here. And that radio would be the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition. Alright, the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing this shit again, bitch.
Anyways, yeah.
There we go.
So, okay. So, what do you mean you... Anyway. Oh, fuck. Anyways,
Yeah, fucking yoga shorts.
Anyways, the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition. So, okay, let's anyways, let's take a look at the first impressions right off the bat with this radio. Obviously, it is the same thing as the analog version of said radio, which is
Unfortunately, the one I have.
and that one's fucking terrible. But, this is the digital version. The digital version of the FRX2. And it has a couple more features that should kind of justify it, I guess. Anyways, you can see it has a display now instead of an analog dial thingy.
Jesus Christ, who's belching?
Number 1.
Anyways, so as I was saying, it is kind of an improvement over the analog version. I mean, it has a display now. It has a better flashlight, and Jesus H. Christ, that's blinding.
Just like what happened with me with the ER50. I blinded myself with that, and you blinded yourself with the FRX2.
Unfortunately so. The hand crank on the back, of course, there's really no difference between this and the analog version. You can see the solar panel on the side, the hand crank on the back, and the short, dinky ass antenna on the side and top. Anyway, the flashlight on the left side, as usual. The only thing that I noticed is that this button actually presses down, which is something the analog version doesn't do. Magic. Magic. Oh my god. Anyways, magic. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at this radio. First of all, it doesn't have a siren. It doesn't have 1050 hertz detection. It doesn't, does it?
Well, I always leave that radio turned off during the weekly, so I wouldn't know. But all I know is that there's no alert mode on there.
Considering how it's the 2, I would not be surprised if it didn't.
The FR1, which I think Oily 798 has. I believe that has an alert mode and a siren, but that's only 1050 hertz.
How the fuck does the...
Hey, Kansas' monthly test.
Kansas.
Anyways, so we're going to be getting into this radio's cool quirks and features, and as I pull a Doug DeMuro for the umpteenth consecutive time, why don't we get into the first feature, and that would be...
Click the link below to check out my column at autotrader.com/overseer.
He doesn't do that anymore.
Well, phooey.
He says, before I get started, be sure to check out Cars and Bids. That kind of stuff. But
Radios and bids, how about that?
anyways, why don't we get into the first feature, or the first complaint?
Why don't we discuss that it has no
Fucking siren.
Here we go.
Yeah, you're fucking right, here we go.
Okay, why the fuck doesn't the digital version have a siren? Because you just said that the FR1 has a siren, and that is the model that is below this. It's below this. It's supposed to be the one that came before this one. Why the fuck does that have a siren and this one doesn't?
That is a good question, and I would recommend asking Eton, because they have...
Oh yeah, I know.
Backwards logic, bitch.
Eton is backwards.
Eton is backwards like the state of this country.
Oh my god.
Gotta love it.
But yeah,
We
the fact that this is supposed to be an improved version of it, and it still has no siren, bugs me a lot.
At least it has a screen.
Hey, it's like the FRX screen.
Yeah, I mean, but still though, if it's supposed to be an improved version of the analog edition of this radio, why doesn't it have a siren? I mean, there's clearly some room for that if they were to add a little bit of a display. Couldn't they just like add a WB alert function on the display?
Honestly, I would even be fine if we just said the 3-letter event code. But
That too. But unfortunately, it's Eton. And Eton
Doesn't give us what the fuck we want.
except radios.
Exactly. Yep.
oh, and you mentioned the backward state of this country.
Sorry, my finger accidentally stopped recording, but you were saying?
So you're saying about how our country's in a backward state, right?
I mean, the cases are rising up, aren't they?
Well, that, but we also got President Snifflechild controlling the
Bill
country.
Cosby.
Well, Bill Cosby's one of those people that are loving children in a fucking sexual way.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Biden's husband.
Oh yeah, Joe Biden, fucking sniff a kid Biden.
Yep.
Greetings, I'm President Biden. Fucking sniffaholic anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna go over to the cold air conditioner and just lay the FRX2 on top of it. But yeah, I just don't get it. If that's supposed to be an improved version of the FRX2 Analog Edition, why wouldn't it have a siren? Excuse me. Why wouldn't it have a siren? Just why? Why? And yet they could do it on the FR1. Hell, they didn't even make it cut straight to the broadcast like the FRX3 does. Speaking of which, the FRX3 is right next to that, even though that's the FRX3 Plus. But who cares? It's still the same fucking radio. So, the same thing applies to the FRX2 Digital. There is no siren on it whatsoever. And there's not even 1050 hertz detection to begin with. So yeah, you're stuck with a fucking brick that is acting like a weather cube all the fucking time. Unless you turn it on to hear the goddamn weather information, there's no way of alerting you with it. And that, my friends, is big time gay!
Yes.
Hi, Nicholas. Turn left.
Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself.
Anyways, so let's talk about the overall design of this radio. I mean, it's nothing really too special. It's basically a slightly miniaturized FRX3. That's about it. I will explain why. Because if I go to the FRX3 Plus over here, you can see that it has two small notches for the tuning and the volume knobs. But on the FRX2, you can see that it is slightly reminiscent of those areas, even though the button is in the middle and the tuning and the volume is basically on top of each other. Like this is the tuning button, and then this is the volume button with an actual clicker.
Volume period 8.
Wave period 8 seconds. Wave period 8 seconds. Anyway, so the design of it is not too bad. I do like how it's white though, to distinguish it between other versions, because I think the only version of the FRX2 Digital that you can get is white.
Why not black?
Because they're racist like that.
Yeah, true.
White supremacy!
No,
But yeah, you can see that white color, you can see the speaker grill. It's a bunch of triangles. Literally. The speaker grill is a bunch of fucking triangles.
those are triangles? I thought they were dots.
Yeah, look, they're triangles.
Bruh, how am I just now noticing that?
Yeah, they're triangles. They're tiny, teeny weeny triangles.
So where, oh, okay, I got a question. Where is Eton based out of? California?
Yeah,
What are they trying to do?
near Sacramento.
What are they trying to fucking do? Become the next New York and put pizza slices on their freaking speaker grills? Unreal.
Yes.
No, California is trying to make it real with them deep dish pizzas.
That does
I have never had a deep dish.
Me neither.
Are you guys kidding? Okay.
I never had deep dish pizza.
Deep dish is amazing.
Deep dish pizza is not real pizza.
Guys, I have a joke.
Gotta try it.
Guys, I got a funny joke.
What's that?
You want to know how you want to know how to cook pizza fast in California?
How?
Just use the wildfires.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh man.
I'd say something about Plumas County and their EVIs, but I feel like Javier would probably kill me.
Clubhouse.
You know what?
Well, you said it, not me.
Plum ass. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah, the design of it is okay. Why don't we get into the next feature? And yeah, it's another complaint because yeah, it still uses the smallest shit antenna from the analog version. Straight from it. Okay, the antenna on the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition. It's crap! Not just that, but it can't even barely grab signals, right?
I mean, it can kind of get WXMA in here. I'm not sure.
Well, let's test that theory out right now.
The onshore waters forecast for south of New England between the Green South Channel at Montauk Point. Go to...
Wow.
Anyway, but yeah, sure it can get WXM80 pretty well, but that's because he lives close enough to it so he can get it on all his radios.
Okay. I gotta say something real quick because WXM80 is over in Riverhead and they are quite a ways away from me.
Yep,
But yeah,
1,000 watt transmitter.
Yeah, and let's pull up the distance real quick. Let's see, how far is, let's see, distance cities. Let's pull that up. So distance cities, there we go. From Trumbull, Connecticut to Riverhead, New York. And I do not want
2 hours, 2 minutes.
Alright, so diagonally, 35.39 miles between there. Now, let's see. Now if we change this to Meriden,
I think you gotta re-enter it, man.
Connecticut. Hey, Nebraska, Trumbull called. Connecticut called. We want our Trumbull back.
Trumbull called they want our Connecticut back.
Let's see. So, I want y'all to remember that number.
48 miles.
Well, 48 miles by road. 35.39 miles direct distance. Meriden is 28 miles away from me. And yet, for some fucking reason, I can't get them. As clearly, I can't get them. I can barely get them with some of my radios in here. I can get them on. Okay, I can get them on some of my radios in my room. But for some fucking reason, Meriden has Connecticut reception. I get freaking Long Island a lot better than I do with fucking Connecticut stations. What the fuck?
Long Island, sound east of New Haven, Connecticut to Port Jefferson, New York to the mouth of the Connecticut River. Out 20 to 40 nautical miles offshore.
No.
To midline of island.
No. Are you trying to drive me up a fucking wall?
Until 8:45 p.m.
I swear to God, if you say the timestamp. And it just gave him the idea. Fuck.
Anyway, the antenna on it is not too great because, as you know, you probably want to remember in season 8, episode 1, where the fucking Eton FRX2 couldn't even get a damn signal. And I live in the fucking mountains, so that should say a lot.
Something to take into consider, though. I think this was already mentioned, but with this FRX2, this specific one, it has the digital tuning, so it won't jump around the frequencies like it would on the analog version, which you actually told me it would jump around the frequencies too much.
It does.
You even had to decommission that thing.
I did. Not just because it wouldn't even stay on WMIT properly.
Yeah, it would just be like,
right?
Yeah, it would. I'm not gonna say.
The station's so close I can receive it without the antenna all the way up.
And yet it was having trouble staying on.
Yep.
That is sad.
Okay, hi. So, the hand crank on the Eton FRX2
is the one thing that turns Clay Ranger 143 on.
Anyways.
Insert sexual moan here.
It's a man like the analog version, I guess. It doesn't feel too hard to crank, but it doesn't feel too easy either.
Giggity.
It does work well. Because if I keep cranking it, the battery icon flashes, obviously. And it does 1, 2, 3, as you can see here. Also, I
Saw that fucking zoom effect!
Yes, I am obsessed with zooming now.
Drew's gonna love that. But yeah, the hand crank is not too bad, actually. It's in between, really, for me. So yeah, it does give you a nice little charge. So, on that note, why don't we get into the next feature? And yeah,
That would be. That
Flashlight.
was right in my eyes.
Dark like my asshole, I remember that. Anyways, the flashlight on the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition. So let's take a look at what we got here. We got the Spark, we got my old Pineapple, which I traded for the TFT last year. We got the BC370 CRS, we got the version 8 WR300, the version 5 Deluxe WR300, the WR301 with working original internals. Somehow! All 3 versions of the WR400, all 3 versions of the WR120, 7 WR100s.
John, you jealous yet?
He probably is already. The ER102 MO, excuse me, sorry. The ER102 MO. Anyways.
I will slap you.
No.
What? Your fucking face.
That's my troll face. Shitty troll face, but yeah. You can see the FRX3 plus the Trilithic EasyCast, the Sage, the Big Daddy Spark.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking right at you, Big Daddy. The ITR2BT. God motherfucking damn. The black and silver.
Yeah, Callie simp.
Hey, at least.
Hey, Chandler said so.
Hey, at least Callie has an ass that I can clap.
Nate must be sus.
The WX268.
How am I sus?
You're always sus.
Bro, you're sus.
No.
Bah.
You're both sus.
How am I
Says the sus one. Anyways.
I know not.
Anyways, the flashlight is actually pretty decent on this. I will say, at least it lasts longer than the
Fucking analog version.
It broke into pieces.
Yes, it did. Rest in pieces, forever Mises.
Forever pieces.
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But the flashlight is actually pretty good. So, moving on to the next, and that is the solar panel up top. Okay, the solar panel on the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition. So, I would say that the solar panel is pretty efficient, despite being for a small little radio. I mean, it doesn't really require that much voltage to power on the little battery that's inside it, of course. It does not really require that much.
Oh, speaking of battery.
It's inaccessible. No, it's not
It is not
inaccessible.
inaccessible.
Oh, I can see it now. It's...
But yeah, I would like to rant about that real quick. About after this.
But yeah, the solar panel is okay. I would imagine that it doesn't really require much to power on a small radio such as this. So yeah, we have tested it out a little bit in the sunlight, but I mean, let's just give it an in-between rating because I can. So yeah, why don't we go into the next feature? And you said you wanted to rant about the battery.
Yep, and I'm gonna have to set my controller down for this.
Okay, I'll let you record this part.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to record it because it requires opening up a little screw on there. So.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, the battery pack on the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition. So you do the honors.
So to access the battery on this radio, you gotta unscrew this. If it'll fucking unscrew, that would be perfect. I don't want to strip this. Is it turning? Okay, good, it's turning. Alright, so once you get this screw out, it should just pop open. And we'll there. I believe I showed this in a group chat at one point, because I struggled completely to take this battery pack out.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Shut the fuck up, Siri, you fat fucking bitch.
How can you call a guy a fat fucking bitch?
Guys can be bitches too. Just look at you.
Hi, Nicholas. Turn left.
Eat my dick.
Tell that to Siri when he tells you to turn left to his house.
Alright, so
What?
So yeah.
Oh, there you go. What the fuck is that?
This is an ugly ass battery pack.
It's big.
Now, Mox, let me just show you the type of battery that is in this thing.
Yep, that little square is the battery.
Wait, hold on, let me turn full camera. What the ass piss is this? It's literally, oh my god, it's so nasty.
That lithium-ion battery. There it is. That tiny little metal-covered square is the battery.
That. Yeah, my asshole looks better than that.
What the fuck?
It's a figure of speech. It's basically saying that battery looks like shit.
And then if you wipe your ass with it and flush it on toilet, that'll be better.
Oh my god.
Hey, what the fuck? Right?
Jeez.
So yeah, what's so bad about the battery?
It just looks ugly. Eton could have done a much better job with this.
Not just that, but I imagine because of how small it is, it doesn't get that good battery life.
Honestly, I've had this on battery power for the past few months now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean, even though it's been in the sunlight, it has not drained at all.
Probably got that residual energy from the sunlight.
Probably.
But yeah. Why don't we go ahead and get into the next feature, and that would be the speaker quality. Okay, the speaker quality on the Eton FRX2 Digital Edition.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this up where.
You think you can hold it and do it for me, because I'm getting pretty tired.
How are you?
Like, very tired. Alright, I gotta lay down a second.
Alright.
Temperature 73 degrees. Wave height 2 feet. Wave period 8 seconds. At New York Harbor, winds northeast at 6 knots.
Okay, I gotta fix this real quick. There we go.
Point. Winds west at 4 knots. Wave
This is all the way up.
period 8 seconds and the air temperature was 70 degrees. At Central Sound Buoy.
There's a little bit of a delay between when you actually turn it on and then you start turning it up a bit, but speaker quality is it's like. Well, then again, what am I saying? They don't have any careers. They're probably just sitting on their fat asses and fucking each other. So. Yeah, they're probably making the people that they used to consider their friends watch on a freaking call and seeing them strip naked. I apologize. So, yeah, the speaker quality is kind of and I am noticing this is a little bit shaky. That is bothering me. But yeah, speaker quality I'm not exactly a huge fan of, but it's definitely better than nothing. But without further ado, I believe normally after the speaker quality, shut the fuck up, watch, you stupid bitch. We got a day 3 marginal for Albany and Taunton. Upton's under the day 3 marginal. Upton is under the day 3.
Hey, Illinois, Missouri, Ohio State, Louis, Virginia, Lincoln, and Chicago.
Hopefully we get some sort of weather event. Day 3 is Thursday, right?
Holy shit! Nicholas,
What?
look at no mic.
Alright.
That's why they issued that. Holy shit.
Well, oh my god.
It extended from Kansas to Missouri, way Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Ohio's in it, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, yeah.
No.
If it gets up to a slight, we might have some weather there.
Bruh.
But anyways,
So I believe after the speaker quality is the indoor and outdoor reception. So I am going to get into that now because Michael is probably banging his air mattress right now. So yeah. Alright, so we're going to be doing the reception on the FRX2. Barely getting WXJ42.
While entering the surf zone.
I skipped the channel, but whatever.
Should stay out of the surf.
WXM80.
Surf zone. Always have a flotation device.
Nope, nothing on channel 5. And nothing on channel 7.
So it's on the indoor reception ass.
Yeah, indoor reception is kind of ass, at least in my office. It might be a little bit better in my room, but I am too lazy to go there. But I am not lazy to go outside, so I will be right back.
Yay.
Hey, so yeah, while I was off camera, I just so happened to notice that Michael was asleep in my fucking bed.
So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of this episode myself because I can. So same deal as last time. Channel 1.
Illnesses, particularly for those working or participating in outdoor activities. Monitor the latest forecast and warnings for updates on this situation. Be prepared to drink plenty of fluids. Stay in an air-conditioned room. Stay out of the Sunday.
Ah, shut up!
Young children and pets.
Well, I want to do it this way, just because I can. No, this bothers me. This way.
Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-60s. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs around 80. The coastal waters for night, partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the lower 70s. Chance of rain. Patchy fog in the morning. Humid with highs in the upper 80s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Alright, so reception outdoors ain't too bad. I just got my normal 4 stations, KW35, WWX33, WXJ42, and WXM80. So we're going to be talking about, let's see, how much can we cover? Alright, so this doesn't have aux, which is good, I guess. Then again, I'm kind of spoiled by Bluetooth, but we're going to focus on the feature that you probably heard during the reception, and that is the automatic static detection, or whatever it is. I believe it's called white noise filtration, but whatever it is, we're gonna do that next. Okay, so we are going to focus on the automatic static detection or static filtration, whatever it is. So let's say if I turn on my radio.
Here is the extended forecast. Cloudy. Lows in the mid.
So let's say if I go to an empty frequency like this. Notice how I have the speaker turned all the way up. And there is nothing coming in at all. But if I go to an active channel.
Rain 40%. Saturday. A chance of showers and
You notice that the speaker just picks up the volume for the voice. So this is really useful. I'm going to check and see if this happens on FM. And tune it to a station that doesn't have copyright on it. Let's go to 103.9 WRCN.
truck carriers with co-location along the highway and ask for a show or tell us in
Alright, so it does work for FM.
So we survey them often. Remember, guys, on-kid means you.
Alright, so this is really useful because this will be a little bit easier on your ears, especially if you're listening to them with headphones. So let's see, we covered the hand crank, we covered the flashlight, covered AM and FM briefly. I'm not gonna do like a whole dedicated AM and FM section because, quite honestly, a lot of these radios have AM and FM anyway. So yeah, we covered the battery. Now I think it's time for the final thoughts.
But I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a dedicated AM and FM section, unless Michael wants to, but he's asleep, so he can't make that decision right now. But we're gonna talk about the build quality because I am a stupid ass and forgot it for the second time. So build quality it's all right. It's pretty rugged. It's Eton products are always built pretty good. Unlike some of the higher end radios like the FRX3 and the 5 and the Sidekick, this looks like they are held together with Phillips head screws. I'm trying to get a good angle. Yeah, fuck you. So, but yeah, this is put together with Phillips head screws. I did notice that this little rotary dial right here is a little bit loose. Like there's a little bit of play to it. Same thing with the volume knob. I can kind of just like wiggle it back and forth. The one complaint that I do have about this, I honestly wish the screen was up here where this little glossy black thing is, as opposed to over here. Because, I mean, yeah, that might be a little bit close to the solar panel, but at the same time, most people have radios like have this radio on its side anyway. They don't have it standing up because if it's standing up, the solar panel would have to be facing directly at a window, and it's obstructing the DC jack, unless you're holding it like it's like your cell phone. This would be a really weird cell phone if I'm honest.
Let me take a selfie.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! But yeah, now we're gonna get into the final thoughts because yeah, most of these radios have AM. Some of the radios that we're reviewing have AM and FM anyway, and to kind of do the same section over and over again might be a tad bit boring. Plus, I did kind of showcase the AM and FM a little bit during the automatic silence detection. So, all right, now the final thoughts on the FRX2. So, it's a good radio. I wouldn't say it's the best. I don't want to sound like I'm trashing this radio because I did get this as a birthday gift, but it is a good radio for like basic needs. If you're living in a city-based area like I am, you'd probably get away with having your main channel or two, but it wouldn't be ideal in the mountains because yeah, there's like the signal up there is whack. I will say that myself. And this would really be good if you're like I said, a city area, or if you're right by the water, because there's water propagation as well. I mean, shoot, you saw. I don't know when I'm going to be posting my band scan video, my Noah Weather Radio band scan video, but you saw that I was able to get a crap ton of stations when I was down in Red Bank. I was getting stations pretty much up and down the Northeast, like WXL39, WXJ42, WNG704, WXM60, WXL37 for some freaking reason, KIH28, KZZ31, WWH33 again for some fucking reason, and KWO35. That's literally up and down the Northeast. But aside from that, I think that I honestly think that covers it for the FRX2 Digital.
I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I just want to put my input. Like Nicholas and Michael were right in the beginning. Yes, I did get Nicholas this birthday. But, if you want, it may be, a small flat radio, and it may not have something crazy. But if you want a radio, that have on the go, or you want to listen to the broadcast, go right ahead. When I paid for, when I gifted Nicholas his, I got it off the Amazon. It was like fucking, maybe close to $25, so it's not that relative. It's not expensive, so go right ahead if you want to.
Yeah, it's a really cheap radio. Obviously cheap in terms of price, not cheap as in like oh my god, it's so cheap, it's falling apart. Like, no, not that kind of cheap. But if you want it as a collector's item, go right ahead. But I wouldn't recommend this as a daily, like I say as a daily, but like as your first radio, because the lack of an alert function, the lack of 1050 hertz detection, yeah, that really sets this radio back. Actually, you know what? I want to try something real quick. Yeah, yeah, it's not gonna work at all. Like, and I see a heat advisory just got posted for Albany's area. Yay, fuck. Whoa, hold the fuck up. Where is this excessive heat watch we can get? Oh! This is for WWH33. Excessive heat watch posted by Albany. If they issue an excessive heat warning, that will be toned with 1050 of course, but that they do tone 1050 excessive heat warnings. If we get that while they're up here, holy shit, that'll be awesome. But either way, getting off topic. Well, I say hey, we're getting off topic. We're just about to wrap this up. So, on that note, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to strike them likes, flood that subscribe button. This is not my channel. Be sure to click like, comment, and subscribe to Clay Ranger 143, who, if I may step out of my room real quick. And yes, Michael, I'm going to be busting your balls about this relentlessly. You can see him snoring like a chainsaw in here. Yeah. Michael is sleeping in my fucking bed. Feel free to bust his balls in the comment section on my behalf. And also be sure to subscribe to Chaos Mox, Radioactive Girl 00, and Chandler Fogel. Their channel links will be in the description below, assuming Michael doesn't fucking forget. Also be sure to become a Clay Ranger superfan and a Thunder Buddy superfan, which, by the way, Michael, you kind of took the superfan name away from me. Thank you. And with that said, we will see you guys in the next episode. This is Thunder Buddy 01 signing out, along with Clay Ranger 143, along with...
I'm gonna say it beyond his behalf. I'm not sure if he's moving, but Chandler Fogo, and this is Chaos Mox. Stay chaotic and crazy.
This is Radioactive Girl 00.
Alright, and with that said, we will see you guys in the next episode. I am gonna maybe stay up for a little bit more, but I'm gonna try and get Michael out of my fucking bed, because I need to sleep there tonight.
Bye-bye, everyone.